Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. There's trouble brewing in Venezuela and Iran at the moment. The Iranian black currency has collapsed. The Venezuelan currency collapsed a year or two ago. But I want to focus on Iran. Basically, Iran, the official exchange rate is steady at around 42,000 rials to the dollar. However, the black market rate has collapsed. Basically, that's because of money printing by the Iranian central bank and the Iranian government. The war with Israel and America, which lasted about 2 weeks, has been catastrophic for the Iranian regime and the Iranian people. The Iranian regime, in order to make ends meet, have had to print huge amounts of Iranian rials, their currency. So that is the story in Iran. It looks like what could happen next. Trump is threatening to take action if the protesters are shot at or killed, basically, by the Revolutionary Guard. Yes, Trump is threatening to take action. That means an invasion, basically, of Iran, and eliminate the regime there, the Ayatollah and his acquaintances and allies in Tehran. But the solution to this is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin was the money of Iran, basically, if Bitcoin was legal tender and if Bitcoin was the currency du jour in Iran, they would not have hyperinflation and they would not have problems with America, basically, because America would be on the Bitcoin standard as well. And Bitcoin is the answer to an awful lot of the trouble that we see and experience in the world today. Cliff Taylor wrote an article in the Irish Times this morning, basically, about stablecoins, and he said 2026 could be the year of the stablecoin. Basically, he named the largest stablecoin Tether, but he referred to stable coins in the single case. Basically, he was referring to them as stable coin. What could do this but stable coin? It's not stable coin, it's stable coins, Tether, basically. And he was saying that there is a dollar denominated Tether stable coin, basically, which is starting to catch hold in the developing world, in South America and in Africa. And the global south, the developing parts of the world, basically, the developing nations of the world. So I don't know what's going to happen with stable coins. It's anybody's guess. I don't like to predict the future because I'm always wrong, basically. But I do buy Bitcoin. I do buy silver, basically, for my well-being, to secure my own future, basically, because I don't see value in the stock market. I don't see value in the property market. I see value in Bitcoin and silver, mostly Bitcoin though. Silver has had a great 2025, and 2026 looks just as exciting, basically, because China instituted a silver ban on their silver exports. No more exporting of silver allowed from China. The Chinese government clamped down and shut it down, basically, because they're short of silver. And everywhere is shortage of silver. There's shortage of silver in New York, London, and in all developed nations of the world. Even Japan, as well, is reporting a shortage of silver. So it's getting very political, basically, and countries are I would not invest in the silver miners, or because they could easily be nationalised in a time of danger. Basically, all they would do is take over the silver mine. That's what the government would do in each country. We used to have silver mines in Ireland. The silver mines in County Tipperary, they're shut down with 40 years now at this stage. But yes, that's it. Cliff Taylor, silver coins, and when it comes to silver coins, the way I see it is that they will just be a conduit to Bitcoin. They will expedite the process of hyperbitcoinization, because Stablecoins are essentially cryptocurrencies, basically, that are pegged in value to the dollar or the euro, any fiat currency. That's what stablecoins are. They're just more cryptocurrencies, and the one that will outlast them all is Bitcoin, because they're all just cheap imitations and poor imitations, and nothing matches Bitcoin in terms of security, in terms of value storage, value maintenance, basically storing your value and holding your value. Bitcoin holds its value better than anything else out there. We've had huge amounts of money creation and money printing over the last 17 years. And today is Bitcoin's birthday too, actually. Bitcoin is 17 years old today. So we've had Bitcoin in this world for 17 years. And tomorrow will be the start of the 18th year of Bitcoin. I'll see you guys. Take care. See you all tomorrow. Bye.